boss.
I
just wanted to say it right.
That has nothing to do with anything we've said.
That is one way to be the first thing that they hear.
I don't think she heard me. I hope she didn't hear me.
She probably did.
I didn't hear me.
Crystal, do something funny.
The light went from red to white just before you said it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not hanging out this stream. I don't think you have me listed on this stream, do you? No.
I mean, that's not always an indicator of who will be here.
I'll come and pop in my head and say hi, but Crystal, I'm working on another of those little cartoon sports games that you were watching. I know.
Crystal's spinning.
But I'm working on another one of those like little cartoon games, and this speed run is score a basket and then stand in the corner for 12 minutes. Because you have to win a game.
It sounds like you're playing King's Quest 4.
And every time you score a basket, the clock stops. So you need to score one basket, and then no other baskets need to be scored for the next 9 minutes. It's a 12-minute game. So
that sounds awful. No wonder you're the winner, because nobody wants to compete in that.
Nobody has actually uploaded a speedrun for that game yet, so I will be the first.
Wait, you're starting a category just to have the
No,
word
I'm starting
record
a game. The game wasn't even on speedrun.com yet. Right, yes, it is very long. And I can do it... Well, there are 3 different categories. The easy is the one where it's like that. Medium...
I was about to say something, and then that was her reply. I'm not saying it anymore.
Well,
medium has a similar issue, and then hard actually has
the game
shot clocks.
I
So
think
you
it's
have to
just
make
up.
a shot every 24 seconds.
Like
So it's actually
Foddy or whatever.
I mean, it's not, but it's definitely influenced by.
Okay.
I already hate whatever you're talking about.
Enjoy yourselves, children.
Isn't Mark older than you? I forget which of you is older.
Oh, it's only up, not just up.
I still don't know. I'm assuming a game.
Did I have a good nap? I could have napped longer.
He was out for, I think, just about 2 hours. It could have been over, it could have been under. It was right on that cusp. Edward.
Goodbye.
Edward, do something amazing. No, just... What if he's not following his own tradition this time?
Bizarro hate you.
Okay. But I'm not Superman. Or was that not what that character's name was?
Bizarro says the opposite of what he means.
Oh. I just knew he was like an anti-Superman.
Like...
Wait, what's glowing blue? Oh.
Yeah.
I just happened to scroll over it.
Yes, our next target.
Abernus Cathedral. I think.
Yep. Well, allegedly this area isn't actually... Like, in the walkthrough, it's quite short. It's just getting to it.
Shalom, shalom? What happened? Kind of reminds me of the cutscene of Craig's family dying. Or no, not the one of them dying. The one of... He returns to where they died. Something like that. I think it happened in God of War 1. Guys, I'm winning. It's nighttime.
I'm just here to hang out. You guys can play.
What are you doing all the way over there, Mark?
I am not going to cough on Chris.
Could always trade places.
But I could put it like that. But I gotta have it like that.
Does that matter?
I don't know.
He even wants his face to be bigger. He should just zoom it in on his face.
Oh no. Cough on me. Do you need cough drops?
No, I don't have a sore throat.
Oh.
Just phlegmy coughs.
Disgusting.
Lovely.
Do you need
Tasty.
a mask? No, I don't.
It might be tasty depending on what you eat.
Well, he already finished that portion.
So I'm not gonna
He
cough on
ate
Levi.
when he got here. You're drawing! Stream it. Yeah, sorry about Chris. He's been known to be disgusting.
What? You don't think
Also,
you'll
for
ever...
some reason, he's scratching Bixby.
What?
I think that first
Doesn't your
building on
phone
the
have
right
like
is
the
also a
rigid
save
button on
point.
the side?
Oh.
That's the Bixby button,
No, it's not.
isn't it? Oh. On mine is the
I don't-
Bixby button.
I don't have a dedicated Bixby button.
Mine does. I never use it.
Play.
It's just like, why aren't you playing Bixby? Oh. I like when they stop existing.
Remember, flames are connected.
The way I'm playing, I don't need blood. Except for I definitely do.
Mine just
It's the mace that's really easy
mine
to
just
get
has
blood
volume
with.
up, volume
Yes,
down,
mine's
and power, essentially.
Mine has volume up, volume down, power, and Bixby.
If I want Bixby, I just do, I think it's power and down. And if I want to take a screenshot, I think it's power and up.
I think
Power
down is screenshot.
Power down is my screenshot. I don't know. I never even use Bixby. I don't think you can even remap the button.
Power down is screenshot.
Yeah, no, power up doesn't do anything for me. However,
Oh yeah, that one
I could
exists.
also just, use the trigger for Google. So.
I love it. That one really slowed the game down. This seems problematic. Come at me.
oh, that's probably why I've never even set up Bixby.
I didn't either.
Well, if I go into the app for Bixby, it's like, hey, set this up.
There's so many of them.
And then it decided it wanted to rain while we were on the lake.
I think it hailed last night.
Oh wait, this one doesn't have to spin. Oh wait. Oh. I was getting like the first one stunned, and then the second one, and then by the time I got the third one, the rest were out of it. Okay, I got something.
Yeah, some blood there.
Well, I also did the magic to get a bunch of blood, so. Huzzah! Get him! Oh.
I don't think it got him.
There's a lot of guys
I'm
in
gonna
this
stop
town. I think I hit him without him even noticing me.
Oh yeah, I remember someone trying to make like a top-down Fortnite.
Just look down with the camera.
Or like, not necessarily Fortnite specifically, but it was like a
Is that just throwing
Battle
magic,
Royale.
right?
Yeah.
That icon just doesn't tell me much. I can't.
And
That one I know what it does.
I also
This one's good.
don't like how like Battle Royale has become specifically the whole arena of people gradually getting forced together to fight.
You mean that's what a battle royale is?
I was gonna say.
Well,
Do you know how
it can,
bland a battle
it's
royale
also
would?
just free for all. If I remember correctly.
Chris, do you know how bland a battle royale would be if it was the exact same, but it didn't close in?
I'm not talking.
It just would take forever.
I mean, there are ways to make it so it doesn't take forever. Like, if people stay in a specific area for too long, it calls artillery to their location.
Forget, can you do anything with ghosts?
You can suck them.
Oh yeah, don't they give you magic? Oh, I guess it's still dead.
A fight involving many combatants that is fought until only one fighter remains standing. Usually conducted under either boxing or wrestling. And I guess it's a battle royal, not specifically royale, but it's the same
Crystal,
thing.
not everything needs to be blown up. Just most things.
But basically, it's just a free for all. Like the term battle royale has been used a lot.
It's been used well before the genre everybody associates the term with.
Yeah, that's the part
Okay,
that
he's taking a lot more of this.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so Mark, I think Chris knows it at this point, but my new job has me leaving home by 8 a.m. every morning. So my cutoff is usually like 11 now. I mean, I could theoretically go later, but then it cuts into my sleep time.
Don't cut into your sleep time. Don't do what I do.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. What magic does... That's not the magic.
Mist will let you go through it, but you need to use barrier as well.
I was just looking for barrier.
Barrier is not currently on there.
Man, these guys drain health so fast. Oh, that's...
Spirit death. Spirit death.
I forget what this one is. What does that one do again?
Press square.
Oh, that's right. It has to replace one of these. I mean, I'll just equip that one if I need it.
Spirit death. Spirit death.
Circle, I guess.
'Tis a spell worthy of the necromancer himself. This allows me to dissect a creature's soul from its vessel of flesh. For these poor wretches, only oblivion awaits.
Why would I not just use the give me all their blood
It
thing?
basically is a, I guess, like an insta-kill.
Like, I'm
Is it
assuming...
to take their blood too?
Well,
Not
you have to
against-
stun them first.
No, you
Well,
can
no,
just do
take
it.
their blood,
Oh.
you can do everything.
You
Right.
basically just throw a thing at them and it does the rest.
What book?
That's-
I don't know, you guys know this better than I do.
In
Cast it! Oh wait, it won't be equipped. Did it not work?
I think you just cast the right one.
Oh, that would explain it. So I just hit left. I forget you hit down then left to actually select. Those things are. And it's.
Spirit death. Projectile takes the soul of an enemy from the body,
I'm about to.
which gives you mana,
Wow.
I'm presuming. And you died.
I went into that room at full health. Those things are just that aggressive.
Yeah, it's called needing to use barrier.
I did. And then I changed to the mist form to go over the water, and it got rid of the barrier.
Add to the death counter.
The death counter isn't even on right now.
Add to the death counter.
Where is it? Alright, go to World Life and figure out where that is.
Tuesdays are kind of an awkward day for me, because I've been spending Mondays hanging out with a couple friends that are only available basically late night, early morning. So I basically am staying up all night, and then have to
Oh, did it not?
sleep into the afternoon, like have to, because that'd be
Oh,
Me getting
I counted them
actual
all at
proper
once.
sleep.
I think I can manually override that.
Yeah, my Tuesdays have gotten weird. As well. Because now I'm always opening on Tuesdays.
For some reason, despite working late every other day. Okay,
So
well, this
I
needs to be a
open Monday,
27.
open Tuesday, close beyond close
There we are.
on
Wednesday, Friday.
Wednesday, Friday.
And
Thursday
currently I
is
still
supposed
do that
to
on
be
Friday.
closing, but for the last couple weeks, it's been I'm opening. Maybe I'm doing count twice a week now.
That sounds great. So how soon should I get started on that milkshake? Like now or in an hour?
If you want to go to bed at a reasonable time, you'll probably want to do it now. Also, we should adjust lights.
Hey Google, stream lights off.
I mean, I was fine with how it was, but if you... Oh, I guess the
This game
screen-
gets dark.
This game is really dark. We'll save a little bit of time by allowing respawning right here. I don't think I'm going to need them, but
You might.
with Levi here, we might need it.
You might.
We gotta get serious. Because I only have like 80% of my visibility.
So, I will say, sometimes Levi succeeds in weird scenarios. Like when he has to play a game with the controller on its side or upside down.
I am a nerd. That's why you love me.
I mean, also having a cloth to clean your glasses is something that's probably nice for someone who needs glasses. Because then you can see.
Blood gout.
John.
Blood shower. Repel. Repel.
Leviticus.
What'd you call me? Yeah, I didn't say everyone who wears glasses carries a cloth with them, but it is nice.
Honestly, I don't think I even knew Kristen wore glasses.
I mean, it's not something that's always mentioned, but I feel like I have heard her say it before.
He's mentioned it a couple times.
Probably more to you.
That's because like I hang out with her more.
Yeah.
Hello, John.
Sometimes it's also her choosing to hang out with you instead of joining the stream.
Help me, sir.
I mean, you could put them out of their misery.
I could. Or I can leave them there for later. A tasty little snack. No, okay. Don't have an infinite supply of blood right now.
Now we've got a milkshake king.
You know what would be even better? If we can just reverse aging and just degradation of eyes all together. And any issues with it. You may protest against entropy, but entropy does not care. Entropy cares about no one. And nothing.
Oh yeah, Chris, you missed the events on Sunday. We have to go to the market.
Oh.
We actually hung out in the grocery store section, and I found something really good I didn't know existed. It's kind of like a milk tea type thing. The only problem is, these are almost $10 each.
I'm not surprised.
They were $9.60 each after tax. They're very good.
I mean, after tax, that's not that crazy. Compared to other things.
Want to try one?
I could.
You want to try one, Mark?
I thought you were going to do a milkshake.
Oh yeah, I guess I am doing that too. I already have ice cream.
I mean,
I just noticed them when I was opening the fridge.
what you could do is do that first and then... or like do the milkshake first and then it'll also potentially give me time to drink the water. There is no Rat King. I don't think you really want a Rat King.
Do we want anything extra added other than just basically the M&Ms and milk and vanilla ice cream? Like some peanut butter maybe? I don't know.
Chocolate?
That's what he said.
Yeah, like these.
Or do you just mean also just chocolate syrup as well?
Chocolate syrup.
Throw in some Oreos maybe.
I mean, if you want to do peanut butter, you can, but
It doesn't sound like you're captivated by the idea, so I'm not putting
No, I would
raisins in it.
avoid having it or doing peanut butter, mostly because it super thickens it.
I don't put too much in. Also, this is going to be super loud because of what these are.
Well, also it's a blender.
Well, no, like when you put bigger things that it has to chop
Yeah,
up in
no.
the blender, it's loud.
It does not. Like, it completely removes the barrier.
Yeah, that's doesn't help how you're supposed to get through here.
Alright.
Spiked mace.
Alright. I could not tell something was there. I mean, I could, but very, very slightly. I think there was something going on behind you.
Yep, the sun being out here.
They're literally just shadows of.
Yep.
So if the environment's too dark, you basically can't tell.
Yep. They never said enemies were fair in this one.
It's gonna get noisy.
Okay. You're just gonna blood palm, aren't you?
Nope. I need to ensure I get blood.
Well, got all three.
What?
I just did my initial calculation for speedrun backyard basketball. 25 12-minute games.
Jeez.
Minimum.
Why?
There could be up to 31. Which means the speed run could be anywhere from about 6.5 to 8 hours.
You?
You didn't hear what I said. I did my initial calculations for a backyard basketball speed run.
Audio.
I thought you were doing
Audio.
baseball.
Audio.
I've already done.
Oh, too late.
I've already done some baseball stuff, I'm not doing basketball.
No
And
Shandor.
it would be anywhere between 25 and 31 games, and the minimum length of the game is 12 minutes.
That's disgusting.
So somewhere between 6.5 and
You
8.
shouldn't be smiling. You're smiling more. I don't get it.
Mitch and I did a playthrough of that as in the baseball one, and it took him just under 4 hours, and it took me just over 4 hours. And there's a longer baseball one too that I want to do, which will take
drooling
me
in
6 hours.
anticipation of the fine meal he saw before him. To his disappointment, he would not find me
Can we add
such
cheese and
easy
ketchup?
prey.
No.
There was talking.
Oh.
That's why it was so delayed.
Yeah,
Oh, I did not know.
I couldn't hear.
This
the
isn't a
talking over
food
the
challenge.
I'm saving up for a food challenge since I can't spend my coins for the next 2 weeks.
He just made you waste blood.
Well worth hitting a lot of these buildings. Some of them do have Hearts of Darkness in them. The thing that Levi decided to waste 11 of the other day.
What's the heart of darkness?
Heart of Darkness gives you revives. Come on.
I may have made it a little too liquid, but that's fine.
Well, it was quiet, but it works. What does that mean when that symbol's on the ground? Or does it not really mean anything of particular?
No particular.
So it's more of a environmental thing than a.
Yep.
Okay. What do you mean you can tell he has siblings? Because he makes as much as he does, or what?
Seriously?
I would have thought that was just courtesy when giving it to guests, but okay. Yeah, but if no one says anything about a choice, like, they're probably just gonna assume about equal for everyone.
But I definitely put too much milk in it. It tastes the same. It's just liquidy. Forget, is Shandor someone new? I don't know if I recognize the name.
The hot darkness.
I'll heart your darkness. Ah. A stranger in the night, are you?
Oh yeah, I'll let you claim your cup first.
It doesn't matter to me.
I don't need to
Green
clean
is-
it right now. Oh, you said claim. I thought you said clean. I was like,
No, claim.
you just say he's drinking it. Still a little chunky. I threw in the entire bag of those, plus like 8
I can
Oreos.
tell. The Oreos not so much, but definitely those.
I feel like I taste the Oreos more.
No.
The candy shell flavoring is going through a lot more than I thought it would.
That's why I'm saying I don't notice the Oreo as much as I've noticed those. And you're right. Everyone's got to be proud of their Excalibur.
I just have a silver sword. That one's nice.
I knew it would end up that way. Do you think I don't expect things like that to go over his head?
To be fair, a lot of these go over his head.
Name 2 things.
The air and planes.
Well, to some extent, they go in most directions of me.
Also, most puns. Or most sexual puns.
Yeah. I'm not the most sexual person. We have Crystal for that.
I mean, that is sort of what I was doing. I was making a... Never mind.
Oh, that's the message from Nick. That might be confirmation on Thursday.
This works, I guess.
If it's stupid, then it works. It's not stupid.
Well, it's more like if it's stupid and it works, it's your opponent is stupid.
The work schedule? I'm still getting used to it a bit. It's been weird because of 2 different events that took place at work. Or actually, I guess 3, but one didn't necessarily affect the schedule. Yes. Well, yeah, I suppose. You could make it the... How many Knights of the Round Table are there supposed to be?
11.
10, 12? I don't remember what an 11-sided shape is, but, that.
I'm
I'm
There's
pretty sure
one-
10 is like a... Is it like a decagon or something? I don't remember what the...
I know someone who probably would know.
Mark?
Well, that's not what I was thinking, but I was thinking of someone both you and I know that we've known
John.
for yes,
With the other.
yes.
Or that one. Maybe.
No,
He could.
He could, but he's not the one I would expect to know.
Yes. Yeah, John, the only compromise is that I have to be up much earlier, so I can't stream as late.
I mean, you don't have to be doing like 6-hour streams all the time.
There's also tissues in the ottoman. But,
You're a tissue.
okay. But I think they're in the front left corner for you. Yeah. But, what is it? Yeah, the things that went kind of weird at work were, on my third day there, so the position I have is only the second of this position in the place, and so I'm being trained by the one guy that they've had for the last, 6 years, but they're big enough now that they needed a second in his position, and that's what I'm doing. On my third day there, he was out of town, and, so they were basically like, okay, everything you've learned in the first 2 days, apply that to work today. Except it's not like a routine type job. It's like, whatever orders you got, that's what you do. And so, I made it halfway into the day, and I was like, everything else on the to-do list I haven't been trained on. And I was like, I'm not actually sure what else to do here. And they're like, well, we did kind of... Because my entire first day was kind of like products they were backed up on that were mostly just simple trimming and stuff. But the stuff was already printed. And then my second day was just cleaning. So there wasn't really specific training yet on the computer system and printing things and stuff like that. And so I just kind of finished up things from the previous 2 days and then had nothing to do. And so they ended up letting me go home at noon.
So according to Google, a 12-sided shape is a dodecagon.
Well, I thought we were looking for 11. Oh wait, no, now they're talking about
11 is, what was it? Hendecagon.
interesting. But what is it? And then today I got sent home early because our main printer ran out of yellow ink, which we placed an order for yesterday, except apparently we placed the order 20 minutes too late for it to be picked up from the vendor. So instead of it being delivered today, it was being delivered tomorrow. And we finished everything that we could that didn't involve that printer at by 2. And so we were like, well, we literally can't use the main printer. And so they said, you can go if you want, otherwise you can stick around and try to find something to do. And, well, I kind of had to line up my availability with Mark, or try to, so just decided to head home. But the weird thing for me is that they made that decision 10 minutes after I came back from my break. So I was like, so I went on break, and then I'm just leaving right after break.
So how about a pentadecagon?
Is that the 150?
No. 15.
Well, Chris was also asking what a 150-sided one is. Oh wait, no, I guess John already replied.
I mean, 150 is just...
Isn't that just the same word twice? Or not quite. Drawn.
I'm not sure if
Does it end in a drawn?
I don't think there's actually a... There's
Pentacopta pentacop... or catahedron. Okay. So it's almost the same thing twice, but it's slightly changed.
I'm not sure if that's... I mean, that could just be him making it up, too.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's a 150-sided 3D shape.
Fire. But yeah, the schedule I'm trying to get with the job, which I still need to kind of get it approved by the manager, but seeing as how our workload typically is, I feel like it's doable. I just kind of need his approval because he was looking for full-time specifically, but I'm seeing if they'll let me do like just 10 to 5, because that would still let me have every evening available for friends, and then I could make my limit more like midnight than like 10:30. So then all the stream stuff would have like plenty of timing available for it.
So, I wonder what it starts getting to once you get to the thousands.
No one should wonder that, Chris.
Why?
I feel like I could give you a lot of reasons, but they're all just implied. I'm surprised he didn't see you.
He could. It was just outside of his actual range for magic.
You got the good old
Because that one could see you. Chris, can we keep this stream to English? Our foreign language, well, actually, I guess that's not the right term for what I did before, was a Discord call a while ago. The joy of signing? I guess foreign language isn't the right term for ASL, but I was like, an alternative language. Although, really, it's not even necessarily an alternative language, it's an alternative pronunciation, I think.
It's sort of an alternative language, just based on the fact that it's not. It's not like spoken in the same way.
Yeah. But that's kind of like saying that writing in Braille isn't like writing in English. Like, they're still related enough. Although I don't
so
really...
you're saying...
You can't really write in Braille, can you?
So you're...
You'd
Yes,
have to
you
type,
can.
Wouldn't you have to type in Braille? And then print in Braille?
If you press hard enough, you can write in Braille.
Well, Braille's supposed to be the protrusion, not
Yes.
an indent.
Write
Like
hard
from the
enough,
back.
flip it over.
That seems like too much effort.
You didn't say whether it was easy. You just said it, whether or asked if it was possible. There's a difference.
Too many differences.
Gotta wait for my mana to come back.
Is that your mana potion?
Anea Hector, Anea Conta,
Stop him, he's gonna summon a demon.
Anea Gone.
Crystal, unfortunately, Chris is summoning a math demon. And we may not be able to stop it.
I mean, all I did was try to say a 999-sided polygon.
We made it. We made it through the dungeon.
Yes.
The thing that I got to, almost got to last time we did this. I finally got to. Because I decided to just go a lot slower. Slow and steady.
I don't think that's...
Is that the 3D shape or the...
I believe that's the 3D shape.
It's actually quite easy to draw then. It's just tedious is all. That's the 100-sided one, right? Or 150?
I think that's 150.
I thought it was 15. No, that was the
That'd
other
be
one.
much
So-
shorter if it
That
was
was the other
15.
one we had.
What you do is you
Have
start
fun.
with a circle.
Have fun drawing a 150 3D or 150 sided 3D shape.
Hang on. I've got a great idea.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
All right.
I guess technically.
There we are. I drew it. So this is one side, and then the other 146 sides are just behind it.
That's not how a polygon works.
Those are how you separate it.
I'm good.
What? It's quite literally 7. It's 15 lines to separate it.
I was gonna say, if you have a kink for the Twitch TOS, then your soul is already forfeit. Because that's just sad.
Internet. Levi, people have a kink for just about anything.
At least half. Oh goodness.
That looks like a demon.
Look at that idea.
What's wrong with?
Why not just draw a sphere? At that point.
Okay. What if I draw half of a 148-sided shape? Is that fine? Because I've actually calculated it.
Oh! Oh!
It's the guards of the city.
So it just had to be a polygon. So
I'm going to cheat.
I basically just did, or what is it?
Repel. Blood gout.
Because what would
Blood shower.
And then half of that is 30. Yes, 36. So,
Here's my solution
huh?
to dealing with all these guards.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's right. That was one of them. That was the one I thought I was using, but I ended up like throwing one instead. So, John, assuming we're just seeing one half of it, this one should have 74 lines in its polygonal structure. There we are. Wow, that don't show up too well. does it?
Also, well,
The marker's running low. There we are.
Okay, I'm going the
that's
general right way.
Because I counted up. Wow, that's a lot of roofs.
Yeah, that's the cathedral.
Yes. Yeah, so I counted up with, or what is it? Or so I counted a,
so
what was it, 36 border, 36 internal, and then that would have been 74, and then flipped for a back half of this, if it were 3D, would be, would make it 148 sides.
still not right.
No, it's...
Because what about the sides to connect the two?
Oh,
it's a 3D
that's
shape.
Oh, that's right. So these would actually just be the same exact sides as the other side has. I just pretend there's like 20 more somewhere. I don't know.
20? Levi?
Would you like to draw it?
No.
Very well, then we have our result. He's going to be disappointed. remainder of his days.
I mean, technically, yeah. It
I
doesn't.
mean, technically, to be a polygon, the sides still need to be each straight, right? You can't have like a curved side and still call it a polygon, can you?
Correct.
Correct.
Spiked
Yeah.
mace.
Well, with a singular exception to that rule.
What, like a radius calculation or something?
The one exception to the rule would be what's called infinite sides. A circle.
Oh yeah, a circle is considered a polygon, isn't it? Right?
I mean, it's technically infinite sides because
No, it's one side.
No.
It just keeps going.
well, yes, there
The system.
are definitely rules about being
It's still not.
it having to be like, closed.
Hello, Rebecca. We're attempting to destroy monsters, but they seem to not like being destroyed in exceptional amounts.
Well, do you like being destroyed?
No, but I wouldn't hold up as well as this thing is.
You're not a monster.
I could be. Oh, shush you.
Kane's holding up pretty good.
Well,
That's how you
it
know
kind of
I'm
helps
not
that he's
playing.
sucking a lot of blood.
Sucking a lot of something.
Oh man, Chris has the suck. It's like a 14 Food is optimal.
I'm not sure how much I would call this food, but okay.
Oh, it's me in general. They're talking about like garlic bread and stuff. I mean, Levi is the one that said that she just likes putting stuff in her mouth today when referring to... Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, she keeps trying to eat things that aren't food when food is
Bone.
literally less than an inch away. I don't get it.
Yeah, the whole problem with the people who think 1 + 1 can't be proven is you literally take any symbol to represent a singular product, such as I'm going to use this carbine, and I can also use this. I'm going to different language. We're just going to say it's the same product of a singular unit. Well, what do I have when I have both products? Both singular products. What would you call this?
I mean,
Filling your cart?
it's kind of difficult to use separate language
But
than
they
what
mean
we're
the same
used
thing.
to. Well, no, I mean, like, without saying, yeah, two, but, like,
It's just instead of using 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, E, F, 4. Just any random nonsense, essentially. Then, on a strictly word basis, singular, double, triple, but you can also do singular, both, few, group, doesn't matter.
Few is a variable term,
Few is meant to actually be 3.
but it is used variably in the common terminology. Like, there's a way it's potentially meant to be used, and a way that it's generally used. Because there are plenty of people who may call 4 a few.
I do think I've gotten quite a bit further than Levi.
Gosh.
Well, you also weren't trying as hard to be particularly careful.
I just couldn't figure out how to counter them. I was actually like filling up my health bar and doing great against the first like 20 enemies, and then I just got in the cave with those 2 in the water, and I was just, oh, okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
You light your environment so you can see, and
I was trying to get through all the spells, but I was already under attack.
You had the idea of trying to not let them kill you, but then you proceeded to...
Execute very poorly.
Yes.
There, Chad, I attempted to discount some of the things that I was talking about discounting.
give me your blood. Excellent.
No, it should be fine. Are you having an issue, John?
I am the Senate.
No,
Why
you're
are you-
not, Emperor.
What did you send it?
Unlimited power.
I think it's still fine.
You think I wasn't going to notice what you were saying?
John, it sounds fine for me.
I'm actually kind of curious how Greeks feel about like at least English specifically. I don't know about other languages using Greek as a replacement for their own language to refer to shapes.
You mean it is what it is?
I mean, true, but it's like, why do we not have English terminology for it?
This is too much math, and I can't even blame Mark. It's between John and kind of Crystal, not really, mostly Chris at this point. You're encouraging them. I don't know what emotion that is. It's just you presenting half of your teeth to me. I thought it was. I asked him in Discord and he isn't saying anything.
We're almost to the front, and that is a tall building.
Because I knew it was something with an S. Hey, the game I ordered shipped. The one that you were very disappointed I bought.
Huh? What?
The game I ordered shipped.
Oh.
Let's go, guys! My copy of Pets Hamster's Life 2 for the GBA shipped. To be fair, it literally costs like as much as the shipping probably did to do that. Let's see if I have one of these bad boys left.
I mean, it honestly probably would have been easier just to emulate it.
I don't have one left.
Oh no, a demon.
Oh dear.
At least it's not a cockademon.
It's dead now, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
So I do not have any VIPs.
Steven had a little bit of fun in here.
I don't know about that.
The demon had fun. I didn't say everyone else did.
I'm not sure if it was having fun.
Well, very well. Unfortunately, Nick, I am out of VIPs on my channel because they determine it based on like what your maximum sub count of all time is how many VIPs your channel can have. So, I will not be able to give it to you. But I can do this. So, yeah, close enough.
She come up this side. Just dying for it.
Man, you should have got her blood.
I killed her too fast.
She had more aggressive blood than most.
I felt its eyes upon me, eager, hungry, as if it longed to rip my heart out and eat it before me as I died. I laughed as the onslaught began. Perhaps, when it was over, it would be the other way around.
See, nothing happened to Steven. I wouldn't worry about him. I still don't know what emotion Chris is trying to convey. Closest emotion I can think of to that is like the 1940s cartoons where smoke's coming out of their ears while they do that.
Right?
I can't think of any real world emotion that I can associate with that. Oh, hey. Elijah's live. Let's bother her.
I also don't think I was really showing an emotion with it. I was just kind of breathing out.
Breathing is an emotion.
We did it, guys. We made it to church.
Yay!
Shouldn't we be dying?
It's on fire, don't worry.
Oh, that explains it. Actually, yeah. Why would actually do you
Avernus
get
was a religious
hamsters instead of
autocracy, with the cathedral as its dais of power. Though the city lay in ruins, the cathedral remained untouched. The demons knew better than to bite the hand that feeds them.
Alright, I gotta figure out where
Okay, so
safe
it's not
is.
on fire?
I guess not. It looks like it is. Oh, look, save point.
That actually makes less sense how you're able to be in here. If you're pretty much the opposite of a holy being.
Well, the thing is, there are certain aspects of a vampire that work like you would imagine. Like
Nick, stop
vampires
trying
don't
to
like
eat
water,
hamsters.
for example. Oh, and they don't like sunlight.
I mean, it depends on the depiction.
But Cain himself is a divine being. And the guy he got his vampiric abilities from is a divine being. Anyone that they would create that becomes a vampire would not have protection because they're not one of the divine beings. But these guys are literally tied to the pillars that uphold their world. The gods are on their side, unfortunately. The gods are really messed up in this universe. And it gets even worse.
There's a lot of universes where the gods are messed up. Sometimes the gods are the evil ones.
Sometimes. I think it's usually.
Oh, and sometimes you have good and evil gods.
Ow.
What the heck are you doing?
Oh, one of our guys from Beach Squad went live, so I'm bothering him for a moment.
Like, there's a webtoon I've been reading where there's 12 gods, I think. I can't remember for sure. But, like, the main character is actively trying to kill them. He doesn't have enough power yet to actually fight them, but eventually he wants to kill them. Because basically they reset. Well, in his previous life, he basically went to war with them and they destroyed humanity.
Sounds about right.
So, although it was more like a reset of humanity than a complete destruction. Oh, and they also erased all mention of his name from history.
I gotta move the threshold again. Ah!
Oh, look, a demon.
It has
Demon.
4 arms.
Sir?
No, not that strong.
I got killed while I was in the
Heart
middle of
of
teleport.
darkness.
As you do.
At least it wasn't a permadeath, though.
Honestly, the way that went, I don't think you got killed in the middle of a teleport. I think you got killed at the last, like, 5th of a teleport. Like, it was just loading the other area.
But hey, I lived.
He
So it doesn't
died.
count. I died,
But he lived.
But I lived.
Yes. Ah! Pyros! Thank you for following, Elijah. Although I'm guessing you're probably not watching at the moment because you're also live. And Rocket League is not the most pay attention
League,
pay
get the
attention
ball!
to someone else's stream while streaming it yourself type game.
Multi-screen.
Oh dear.
You know, dear, you have...
No, but like Rocket League is a very involved game. Like you're barely checking chat when you're playing a game like that. Let alone another stream and your chat.
Check in every few minutes.
Mhm. Yeah, it was every few minutes and also having my stream up. Thank goodness.
I'm murdering everyone.
You're pitiful enough?
To
How dare you?
tank? Or, no, enough tank you?
You know what game I kind of want to get, but really don't care enough to spend like $50 on?
What?
I have a feeling if I say it, nobody here or in chat will know what it is, though. It's called Tank Tank Tank, with an exclamation point after each word.
Sounds familiar for some reason.
It was an early Wii U game where one person with the gamepad controls a giant mech trying to destroy a town, and then each of the other 4 players control a tank that is attempting to take down the like giant kaiju player.
I don't know if kaiju is quite right for a mech.
Well, I think you can choose between the two.
That would have been context to know.
I haven't looked into the game in a long while.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, if you're going to mention kaiju after saying that the player's a mech,
I know there's also modes you can do where it's just like, was it PvE? He was very rude.
Well, they're not exactly expecting a vampire in here.
Yes. You wrote it full.
Good, I can do this.
Are they even attacking you?
Telling you dead.
If they're
I
close
saw
enough,
one of them started to. The rest just aren't.
If they got
Zach!
close enough, they would. Their range is like this.
Zach, this game can be very unforgiving.
I mean, it's not this stream. It's just total throughout the game.
Yeah, throughout this playthrough of this game. It's the first game I've done the death counter for because generally I don't care enough, and I need to make a separate, like, function with, like, 4 different elements for each one, or each game, then. And this is the only one at the moment that, like, there's enough deaths that it's worth having.
Soul Reaver games in general are worth having.
Yeah. What was I about to check? Oh, yeah. This, because of what happened. Oh, wait, they can probably hear those clicks very loud. Or whatever, you could see Mark again. Because I positioned the camera when he was leaning forward. Chris! The heck just escaped your lips?
Slightly different, but
That was a more dramatic version. It's ongoing.
I died.
I'm sorry, Mark.
The
Oh.
heart of
No, you
darkness.
I'm not.
We haven't been
I'm not
counting
even
those
sure.
deaths. Should we? Well, actually, I feel like we would have had to have counted them from the start for it to have been relevant.
I'm not sure if that's a cat noise or not, because I'm not.
It was a
trying
vampire
to.
noise. He died. Oh. Kate?
Like, I'm assuming referring to the noises I was making.
Of course, do make the kitty noises. Brr. And that.
Well, I'm good.
Look at Trevor
I will
talking.
do
Does that
nothing
mean
with
he's
that.
doing it again? He's not.
But also, cats make
Dodged
a
him.
variety of noises, so.
Name 2. Name 2.
I can't really name, like, variations of.
Sorry, Chad, he's not as much of a cat fan as we thought he was. Do you have another Heart of Darkness? Nope. Ah, wonderful.
The heart
What?
of darkness.
Did you know that you had another
No,
one?
I didn't. I thought we were out.
Not for long. Didn't you think you were out last time too?
Yes.
What? Is it worth checking? That had to have been the last one then.
I would imagine that was the last one.
It was like the second or third time it was
Imagine
that
if it's not.
thought we were out. Well, it would have been the R2. Or that, yeah.
Energy bank. Slow time.
None in him. Oh.
Okay,
One!
look, we got one more.
Yeah, why is it? Well, don't rely on it.
Well, see, that's why it's better to not know you have it. Because then you'll just be extra careful and not want to use it.
I mean, maybe he will. I wouldn't. What are you?
I thought you wanted people to do
Nick,
that,
stop
Crystal.
eating everything. Nick, not every organism is meant to be eaten.
By something, yes.
But by him specifically.
That hasn't stopped humanity before.
Wait, Nick is humanity?
Humans are weird people. I thought you realized this by now.
Yeah.
You think humans are meant to be eating pufferfish?
The answer is
Nothing
yes.
is really supposed to be.
People eat pufferfish.
They're poisonous and spiky.
People eat them.
Unless you cut them correctly.
Cut them and cook them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just the animal as is poisonous and spiky.
Yeah. And there's a lot of fruits, vegetables, and other plants that are poisonous, but we also eat.
Oh, there was one video of the pufferfish recently I was showing that was funny. Apparently dolphins like playing with them.
Oh.
Because they'll just boop into them, and then they'll puff up, and then they'll just kind of like celebrate and get happy, and then it'll like deflate and try to swim away, and then they'll just do it again, and they just get so excited when it happens.
Pufferfish, or actually, dolphins can be.
Playful.
They can be a lot of things.
This was a good room to visit.
Pufferfish can be a lot.
Walking on air.
Or dolphins can be a lot of things. They can be nice. They can be rude. They can be rapists.
Did not think Chris would be bringing up that topic today, but I also didn't think he'd be bringing up polygons with over 100 sides either.
I mean, I'm not the one who specifically brought that up.
You encouraged it, and it got to that point. What did I just hear? Is it just some uncomfortable eating video?
It's a pufferfish eating a carrot.
Really?
Yes.
I can kind of see it. Why does it not sound like it's underwater?
Because it's not.
Wouldn't it be more focused on trying to breathe then? How is it just eating a carrot? I was gonna say, if you're suffocating, you're gonna try to eat food?
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to end it. Oh no. We did a video like that in our e-learnings, except we're like showing a customer to like Chromebooks or something. It's just the person holding up the pufferfish and giving it treats, and then they start walking off, just grab a knife from a cutting board, and it just cuts to, we'll be right back. Breathing is secondary to deliciousness.
Oh, hey, doesn't this look
I believe
familiar?
that from... Oh yeah, that's in the opening cutscene.
I see a scroll.
And we also... Did we also witness that battle in-game, or was it just in the opening cutscene?
Opening cutscene and
Yeah,
Above me stood a
in a cutscene.
memory,
Yeah.
etched in stained glass. Above me stood a memory, etched in stained
Well, no,
glass.
it's like a wall of the glass, and it's just reflecting onto the ground.
What are you doing?
Ah!
Everything.
It kind of gives me Metroid Zero Mission vibes. Because there's like a stained glass section that honestly looks like the exact same art style. You're chugging.
Yeah. Frames don't like it.
Oh! The creepy old man in the corner in the darkness, I don't like it. That's not a good thing, Chris. Man, he's gonna grow up to be just like Dale.
What?
Nah, I don't think I knew him well enough to say if he was creepy.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't know.
Just because of how many people were.
But he does strike me as someone who could have cast magic spells at vampires.
How?
I don't know, magic. That's his heritage.
need to go back to reading Zatanna and the Ripper.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, it's a
You're not that old. Okay, to be fair, you are probably the second oldest guy that's been active in my chat at one point or another where I actually knew the age of the person.
Huh.
Well, you were probably here when the actual oldest person, or oldest guy, at least. Even if you weren't, you could probably guess it pretty easily.
Dein Vater.
Yep, my dad. I shall draw a bunny and a rat, Levi. John, you're younger than, I think, literally everybody who is interacting with this stream at the moment.
This should be the save point right for the boss.
And I... drawing a bunny and a rat.
See, I don't know why, but I feel like Levi should have taken the controller back at some point.
I was making a milkshake, and then I was fixing a stream thing. And now I'm drawing a bunny and a rat.
Yeah, but we could have added to the death counter.
Is that a new sword? Is that the sword from the opening? Oh. Was the dude just siphon blood? Wait, did you actually get it, or that's just an icon on the floor,
It's
right?
telling
Just
us
on
this
the-
is where we're getting it.
Well, Crystal, I know. That's why I was saying he was the oldest, or second oldest guy. Okay, I need to fix this. My initial drawing just looks like I'm drawing Buster. I don't know if you know who that is when I say that. I don't know anything about the show. I just know that's a character's name because there's a sticker of the cast with their names on the baler at work. It was like that when the baler was brought to us because we got it secondhand or something.
That's still kind of funny.
Yes. Also, his name is like the only one on it that's still intact, pretty much. Full body. Ah! But I had a fun angle in mind. Very well.
Ah, but did you have a fun angel in mind?
Very well. I shall do the bidding.
Alright. Crystal. I would have thought you'd be for it.
No booty drawings? I don't want to.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right. That was one of the first thing he noticed when he came over. He was just like, "Oh, that's a thing to have on your wall."
he could be lying.
I should have drawn this lower on the. I should have drawn this lower on the whiteboard. 'Cause where do I put the rat now?
That just
bad.
that honestly just looks like a big rat.
It's a rabbit.
It looks like a rat with a short tail.
I was going to do something stupid, and here, let me try it. We'll do rat a different color. Sure, green. Green's a rat color. But mostly because I have two greens. Wouldn't you want to use a Heart of Darkness if you're... Yeah.
What do you mean that bit?
Ah.
What?
I noticed someone put lyrics in there for a song I haven't thought about in a very long time. And not the one you're thinking of. There's another one.
What do you mean? Another.
The song Forever Young.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about something that was there earlier? Okay.
Like all of maybe 3 minutes ago.
Okay. It's just you said that well. Those are on the screen right now, so it's like.
Yeah, I know you like the books and you can't play.
Oh, I was thinking of a different one from that even.
That brother can deny though.
I'll deny everything.
I was.
Me, I'm not
I was-
particularly attracted to big butts either.
I was just thinking
I
of
got
That's where
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's the
You
thing.
know, West Coast about to get bored.
Well,
On the
not.
playground is where I spent most of my days.
Or is it? Or it might be something else.
Sprawl.
A bit janky, but you get the idea.
That really does kind of look just like a big rat with a rabbit tail.
No, but the leg is. Crystal, I present to thee.
Oh, now I'm.
It's a rat with a saddle on top of a rabbit. Yes. No, it's not me. It's rabbit and rat. There, I'll get the picture for Discord, so we can get all the bad responses.
Why do I feel like Crystal is thinking of a certain thing that's not a rat?
Sure. I don't know what's going on.
Let's just take out the ears and the tail. And the arm, I guess.
We'll fix it in post.
I mean, it could. It might not.
My phone says I captured a document by taking a photo of it.
I mean, it has a bunch of stuffed animals. Would you not consider Pokemon and Yoshi's animals?
I wouldn't consider them real animals.
Well, I
They
did say
are-
stuffed.
Oh, yeah. They're fictional. Maybe you call the Wiggler a stuffed animal.
I mean, one of them is just a straight up monkey.
What's an egg?
Monkey.
Could you call the Yoshi egg a stuffed animal?
Depends on if you consider it.
If I break it open and there's a stuffed Yoshi inside, it would be. But if I don't,
Well,
or if I
do you
break it open
consider
and
it
it's
an
only
animal?
stuffed,
Do you consider it an animal before it is hatched? And I'm
if
gonna
it's
stop that there.
fertilized.
This place just keeps getting more and more confusing.
Imagine if I had to do it. I mean, it wouldn't be confusing. It would just be a lost cause.
Alright, which ones have brains?
Crap. That's a kind of high number. Ugh. Wait, what do you mean a penis bunny. What? That's what you were talking about?
Oh, you very much did not.
No, I thought she was trying to say it looked like a rat. Okay,
I knew exactly.
what did you do in Discord, John? Or no, Crystal said it in Discord. Oh.
This is
Okay,
a
that
very
makes more sense.
interesting.
Oh. This,
Oh, that's
It's
not.
the overworld.
don't look away. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is.
And
Time fades even legend, and the origin of Soul Reaver has been lost long ago. But its purpose remains, to feed on the souls of any creature it strikes. Kindred, this blade and I.
Oh, no, John. I don't know if anybody's actually gotten this on the D20 since it became an option.
The Soul Reaver.
So, John, I get to bring out my pile of stupid shirts, and you have to pick which one I wear. I don't know if anyone's gotten that one since I put it on there.
that is a big sword. With a cool sound effect.
The way he's holding it looks kind of awkward.
It is a claymore.
Right.
It's like it's a flamberge.
Well, like the way he's holding it looks like he's holding with both hands towards the.
Stream hasn't seen this one in a while. They're not necessarily
Towards the guard?
stupid, they're just ones that I wouldn't
I'm trying to
normally
remember
wear.
what it's actually called.
So we have the Santa
But, like,
t-shirt,
I would have expected it
the
to be
Come
more
At Me
like
Bro
this. than this.
Zelda shirt with a giant, like, pet bite in him. I guess there's a bathrobe in this pile, too. A Hawaiian shirt, a really ugly D&D shirt, a really worn-out Markiplier shirt, a
Although
really
some of it
worn-out
also seems to
Jacksepticeye
depend on the angle too.
t-shirt, a I'm Feeling Irish shirt, a Kingdom Hearts shirt that looks really cool, but I'm way too big for, and honestly most people probably are. The original Bunky Wave shirt that they sent me that they had to replace because it printed so poorly. The I Heart Bacon shirt. Some plaid shirt, I don't know.
You know, I almost.
Another bathrobe apparently, and then that one like really weird
I was
graphic
not looking.
like button up that my grandma gave me however long ago. Now these are just the shirts that I like never wear because
Alright.
why would I? The thing is, since it's John's role, I think I already know which one he's choosing. Like, John, you could either be extremely predictable or pick something I wouldn't expect. You'd have the first and last time I wear plaid on stream. Or just wear the Come At Me Bro shirt that you literally never stop or can never seem to forget for some reason.
Well,
But also he hasn't seen me wear it in like 2 years.
one thing to consider is there's a lot of shirts to pick from, and
Yes.
you're not gonna remember all of them.
Yes. Well, maybe just one clicked with him when he first saw it. The one with Toon Link that's green. Or we could have the first and last time anyone sees me in a Hawaiian shirt or plaid shirt.
I wouldn't say the first time.
Oh yeah, you probably saw me wear it for a stupid shirt thing like before as well. I don't know.
Well, actually, I'm more
Find
thinking.
base.
Wasn't there
I
a
am
time you
Soul.
wore one, like? 'Cause doesn't Chloe have a picture of you in?
That's this one on the bottom with the weird colors, probably. That one I've worn several times. And I'm pretty sure Chloe was over for like the main stream where I was known to wear it. No, John, it's... no.
I don't think
It's
he said
not-
oversized. I think he said.
I'm way too big for it. And most people probably are. It's like... I don't remember what size it actually is, but it feels like it's like a women's small or something. Even though it says men's large on it, it definitely isn't.
That has definitely happened before.
It's mostly just the armpits that really hook on it.
Wow. Look how his stream has evolved.
What?
Stripping.
As you do. Ugh. Wow, that's tight on the chest. It's not as bad as I remember. The armpits are really bad, though. I don't like that. Yeah, but guys are allowed to be shirtless on Twitch.
For reasons.
Apparently, this is their takeaway from it. Not the shirt. The fact that redeeming it got me to change shirts.
That really didn't look like it should have been hitting it.
Home light's 20%.
Like it explodes before it even actually is technically touching it.
It's basically
What do you mean no camera?
Fire.
It's hitting its time.
Cerberus, I don't remember seeing those. Ooh, a sacrifice.
Oh, right. The moans.
Oh, is that still locked?
I mean, to satisfy is subjective.
Well, Chris is saying he accepts them for how they are.
I didn't say that.
What Chris is now saying is that he does not accept you for
I
who
have
you
preferences too.
are. You're not within his preferences.
I mean,
Ah.
true?
I hate moving it. The armpits are just so tight on this. I hate it. Ugh. That and I barely shuffled around and my belly started showing. This shirt's too tiny. Well, it does have fancy... It's like a whole tapestry. It looks cool.
The whole tapestry, huh?
Yes. It looks really cool. It's just really uncomfortable.
You know, also...
The thing is, I like the material a lot. It's just... It just is like... I was too small. I don't remember if I bought this or was given this. If I bought this, I probably would have returned it, so I don't know.
The heart of darkness.
I don't think you died.
John,
I
that's
died by living.
John, that's not a good thing. Chat's freaking out again.
Cat is freaking
Chat.
Chat freaking
They had me wear something for my pile of stupid shirts, and their excitement isn't the shirt I changed into, it's the fact that I changed shirts.
Well, specifically the shirtless part.
Barely.
What do you mean?
Is this one done, Mark?
Yeah.
Gonna rinse it before anything dries in the straw.
Alright, now let me eat the cup.
Didn't we talk about this last time?
What do you mean? Talk about what?
You eating cups.
I don't recall.
Did you kill the person you were supposed to suck their blood?
I got the blood. They're juicy, tasty, iron.
You didn't
blood.
see Levi without his shirt on, Crystal, apparently?
Now I really hate this shirt. I'm trying to do dishes and it hooks my arms because it doesn't have flexibility at this point. Ugh.
I don't know about that, Crystal. Mine are pretty nice.
Feel my pain.
You can't see me right now, but
Crystal, it's not exactly a hard competition. There's not exactly a lot of women around. Heck, even the one on my phone is zombie thing. You might want to get that checked out if that's where they are. Otherwise, you're that's you're superhuman with an elastic body. I mean, I know the joke. I'm not quite Levi hopeless.
Why are you so accepting of that?
Every single time I wake up in the middle of the night.
I mean, just because it's a law doesn't mean it doesn't just happen.
But now that I know that that way it has to be like.
Apparently, I'm just going down and down and down.
Yeah, when I blow my nose, it's very painful. Just think.
That's why I picked mine.
I don't pick it. I just blow hard enough that the stuff that's stuck comes out. And also, for some reason, with my nose,
Rebby scum.
really high up. Pick a bang.
Rebel scum.
I got a big nose. Even my big fingers.
Couldn't tell if that was an I or an L.
Oh, hey.
Because there are some fonts where it's like the eye is, or like the dot of the eye is so close. So I wasn't sure.
No, it's definitely no.
Oh yeah.
He just spelled rebel wrong.
But also, if you look just below, the dots of those eyes are also pretty close. Like on this. Like
There's a lot of people in this dungeon. I'm just draining.
Was released in Europe.
you're putting them out of their misery.
I could have released them. Yeah, Kane would release.
You don't really have a choice.
Yeah,
The game doesn't allow it.
Yeah.
But it's probably a better fate than Vlad the Impaler. Would you rather be impaled?
That sounds kind of fun.
To death? And not the fun kind of impaled?
Trevor's bullying Midna, and I think Midna's still winning.
Wait, what?
And Chris just kicked my butt. Yeah. Literally.
Yeah,
Sort of.
literally. Sort of.
I don't know, it was more like my hip. But I'll count it.
Well, Vlad the Impaler's probably impaling with a spear.
Yeah, Chris isn't noticing
Or a
unless
pu-
I say something.
Or a,
Not to chat.
Oh, hi.
I even like came over to
This is what I have to do. What the heck is Crystal doing to Jenna? Was she making a knitting mood board? It looks so cool, but it's so uncomfortable.
What'd you do?
What do you mean? I can't just beat my phone.
Oh, which one do you
It's protected.
I don't
get?
know.
Duh.
Money. Thought money was the topic you didn't want to talk about.
Hey, money. What about money?
I don't know. He just said it's a dollar sign. That's the whole message.
Oh.
That's a challenge. Crystal makes something ugly just to spite him.
I mean, in a way, it's challenging.
Crystal would
but
try
it's-
to knit a rat, and she'd say it's ugly because of that.
Okay.
Chris, no! Those are my kids! Little special fluffers.
Well, at least you didn't give birth to him. You didn't.
But the fact it needs to even be brought up.
But yeah, my phone has protection. It's where I gave it protection.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it's a little late for that cycle. Oh, did that hit you like 3 times? One thing I think this game would definitely benefit from, I mean, I don't know if it's a real thing at this point, but is some iframes. Like when you get hit.
Iframes.
Well, you know, like in Mario or something. You get hit and then you're like flashing for like a second or two.
Depends on the game.
Yeah. I feel like this is one that could benefit from. Heck! Ugh.
There's iframes after using Hard Darkness.
So basically, after dying.
Yes, yes, yes. Alright, the D20.
What is it?
Alright, Nick, I'll give you an option. You either take the roll or let one of them roll, because I guess I didn't let you choose who was rolling for you.
I'm gonna guess maybe you should take it.
I think you might want to reconsider. Crap! You got, you got an at 20.
Oh,
So-
you shouldn't have had that.
You get to look at the entire list of all of the potential dice rolls across all 3 die, and you get to choose any single one of them
That is not
to
another
work
roll.
that isn't something that's entirely purpose is granting you another roll. But anything that's an actual thing, you could just choose and it happens.
Why do you hate this one?
Crystal doesn't like options. But she doesn't like options. She likes it being gambling. No.
If you have one that you like over the others.
In the server, one of the third to bottommost channel is channel points, and it's, I believe, a pinned message. I don't know. I can pin it though. It's a pinned message in that channel. Is the full list.
You make it sound like it's a punishment.
Or I can also just put it on stream.
Yeah, I did see that you were trying to cheat the Muppets.
It's also just that. So anything on there that isn't just more dice rolls, you can pick.
You know,
But you get one pick.
you should really have a way to bring it up that wasn't just like a way for people to bring it up
Oh yeah.
that wasn't just covering your screen.
I mean, that's also a thing I have. That.
Okay.
I mean, it seems he found it anyway.
But yeah, you don't get to cheat out on watching the Muppets.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you making that decision?
Because you were trying to go, yeah, I'll agree to that. Let me just not watch it. That's literally what you were doing.
Is that just like a mini sewing machine? It has a lot of the properties of it. It's just very small. Or is it a machine that turns like wool into like thread or yarn? I hate when I lean back to this because it just pulls straight against my chest. A spinner?
You waste the bottle.
It's fine.
We could take it.
Why you gotta waste the blood?
Because I'm now in hell.
Yeah? Why you gotta waste blood before hell?
Just in case. I think you just crossed the bridge. Although that does look like terrain you've been able to walk on before. We'll set it up beforehand. We'll set what up?
The Muppets.
Okay.
Now make demon.
Well, doesn't that just use magic and then he gets a full health bar when you come back? Ah!
Well, if you aren't aware
Skinny
that it's
thing.
coming, then you don't necessarily make a plan for it to show up.
You sound like you're talking about my playstyle.
Yeah.
Don't know it's coming, and I just force my way through it.
Yeah.
That's a great strategy.
No, it's not. How many of those deaths?
I
are from
feel
you?
like this is a... Of all games, I feel like this is one where we kind of veto blindfolded. That one's kind of a weird redemption, but I feel like I should have like a little disclaimer in it that like if the game has unforgiving saves, we turn a blind eye to that redemption because it's just too much. Like what was it? Like Legend of Dragoon when I was streaming that had like 2 to 3 hours between save points, and any battle could have been life or death. Like I wasn't gonna be blindfolded and just lose the entire stream worth of progress. This game isn't quite that bad, but it's actually a harder game than that was. It's still not hard to go an hour. Trick saves.
Time.
Yeah.
So basically, don't.
Is that working? I think it is. Just how much health does it have?
Exactly that. Entirely too much health.
Yes. Would appear so. Of course, how much health do you have? Number value.
How much blood do I have?
At least 2 liters.
So welcome to hell.
Is it? Oh. That's also from the opening cutscene.
Yes.
That's where he was put into the suit of armor, right?
Yep.
Like his soul was.
This armor was spawned in the most impure of spirit forges, tempered from the seething agony of tortured souls. The metal exists only partially in the human realm, causing it to fade between tangible and ethereal states.
No.
The long and short of it means
It is
splits-
sometimes vulnerable, and it is usually not.
it splits its damage between your actual health and your magic.
Oh. I thought that was saying that it was just invulnerable
Remember, one of the
sometimes.
stipulations was you can't use it to get more rolls.
Yes.
It's like a genie lamp.
Yeah.
You can't wish for more wishes.
Yeah, it's anything that is an actual it happens now thing.
I mean, you could.
Or I mean, You could save it if
Yeah,
you
I
would
was going
like.
to say, you could save it. and
Including
then-
saving the option of choosing one. It's not supposed to be a bad thing. You got, like, the most overpowered one. Like,
The most people watched Aladdin.
yeah, even I watched Aladdin. I even watched the sequel.
Which one?
Yeah, there was more than one. The one with the Midas touch.
Isn't that technically
King of
like
Thieves
the
or
third
something?
one?
I don't know. What's the second one about?
Like, I forget. Is Aladdin and is it King of Thieves?
Crystal?
Is that the third
The
one?
heck are you talking
Introducing
about?
the King of Thieves. All right, everyone.
What?
If you move, we'll be shooting ourselves.
I don't remember.
What?
Uh,
I don't know what we're talking about.
King of Thieves arrives at the palace, and the genie does like
Oh.
full SWAT on him
Well,
Oh.
Nick, if it makes you
to
feel
the point
better,
where he's got like guns
it's
right
my
in his face.
rules. It's
If you
his
move, we'll be
analogy.
shooting ourselves. And then Aladdin's like, "That's my dad." And the genie's like, "Oh, nope, get out of
Yeah,
here."
Like,
that's the what we're
fine.
talking
Do
about.
you want to make it more akin to Dragon Ball, where you get one wish, and that even that wish has significant limitations? Like, you can't bring people back from the dead who have already
Was there a
been
specific
brought back.
benefit to the new sword, or just more damage?
Way more damage.
Oh, I just realized how long it was. I didn't even like pick up on that.
It's a full flambage.
It's French.
That
isn't
sounds like a fancy dish.
it? Is it French or?
Curved sword, or it's a snake sword.
Oh, I got one of those.
Yeah, it's shaped like that, except way longer. It's the size of a claymore.
I don't have that. I got this though.
Also, using it on hit takes magic as well.
Well, we have a lot of magic, but I don't know how much magic you're saying it takes. Like half a meter?
About the same amount as casting
Like the fireball or whatever.
lightning bolt. Yeah.
That's what else it
Not
does
much
for me.
then. I mean, just don't swing wildly, but if it's only on hit contacts, then that kind of preserves it. Sauve.
It's because for this particular game, blindfold is like impossible to work with. Like with
Well,
Mario, you can still.
No,
Okay,
we're
in
blocking
theory-
blindfolded for this specific game due to save points being very unforgiving.
In theory, you could unblock it for right now because he just saved.
Oh yeah.
If we're doing that, I'm making him play against the boss that we're about to go against.
He would actually choose who plays. But also nothing would be accomplished.
What's
Yeah.
this? I had not even realized the blade and the raiment were here. You wear those trinkets well, Kane. But I do believe that they would look better on me.
The matriarch of Avernus, the Lady Azimuth. Her magical planing skills summon demons through runes inscribed in human blood.
I wonder if that's what he's saying.
She sounds rude.
You think those are runes inscribed in human blood?
Come to me, my children. We shall ravage Nosgoth together.
What the heck?
It
am I
might be
missing?
just every swing, not just hitting. Unless it used a crap ton of mana to just hit one. Yeah, you're out of mana.
So here's the funny thing about that, though. Because I can do something.
So, little
It's
man,
all, I think it's
have
dependent
I
on the
sent
amount of health.
you to stop me?
Maybe.
Because those things have a lot of health.
Wait, what? Did you change your armor as well?
Yeah, but that only means if I take
The
damage.
Heart of Darkness.
Right, they might have been hitting you while you were swinging. That would
Energy
have
bank.
drained your mana nearly instantly.
My children shall rip you apart.
Sounds like something I would say, but they wouldn't commit.
Come, my
Oh,
demons.
Mendamite.
Let us sup on vampire blood.
What?
So when you're out
vampire
of
blood?
mana, what does it do?
Just less damage.
Because I would almost... I'm almost unsure of whether it's worth it at this point.
Yeah, because what is less damage? Okay. So Nick, did you pick something from those list or from the list, or are you just reserving it?
Actually, you could... No, I was going to say you could have Levi play for Final Fantasy 16 and have him blindfolded, but...
Okay, seriously? What the fuck?
The Heart of Darkness.
I got shoved into a corner. Okay, apparently that doesn't work.
Sanctuary. Repel.
What?
Okay, seriously? Can I not go anywhere with her doing that shit?
I was gone for an amount of time. Wow, you're very stiff.
Feet tend to be stiff.
It was more the legs.
More the feet. That's more what you were running into. Because I sure as heck didn't.
You have rigid socks, is what you're saying.
Nah, not the socks. Bones are rather rigid, though.
I have ways of fixing such things.
For all her magic, the Lady Azimuth was little trouble.
I mean, bones are still
Once her
rigid.
demonic
It's just.
thralls had been dispatched, she fell quickly to my blade. Azimuth's third eye, a gift from the Pillar of Dimensions, allowed the planar sight into other realms. The pillar reclaims its own.
Does that mean you can attack the armor in its entirety?
It will deliver you in time.
That means nothing to me.
Because we just got something very important.
Well, we got something that lets us attack them.
Raptor's head. Time streaming device.
That's all he has to say about it. Time streaming
Time
device.
streaming device. Strange runes litter its metallic surface. 'Tis with caution that I carry this mysterious device.
Things are about to get real fun.
That just kind of
in the
sounds like a
land of Nazca.
story element thing.
This one item changes the entire series.
You signed it. Did you want to race somebody and then we can make a tournament bracket out of the speed run?
No.
You and Mark could race it.
No.
Race what?
The thing between my legs.
You wouldn't want to.
I would
No, that's not a.
Look where it is.
That's not a good answer to that question, Chris.
The thing no longer between my legs.
It's detachable.
I don't think it was attached.
Yes.
Something wrong, Crystal?
They're picking up on what you're putting down, Chris.
Oh, I haven't
And
put
nobody's
anything down
exactly
yet.
fond of it. They come off. They come in pints. No.
What do you mean? I know where your mind went.
What popular belief is that they're detachable? Where's that popular belief coming from? Is this what people think of in Dakota?
Before the dimension pillar, I lay the eye of Azimuth. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored.
Well done. You have found Mobius's toy. Azimuth, not content with summoning demonic thrall, stole the time-streaming device in order to gather creatures from other ages as well. Take care of the device, Cain. It will deliver you in time. The legions of the Nemesis are on the march from the north, crushing all in their path. 'Twas not too long ago that the Nemesis was known as William the Just, a caring and gentle benefactor of the land. But as his army grew in strength and he himself grew in power, the veil of tyranny fell, and one kingdom was not enough. So many cities, so many dead. Willendorf will be sure to follow. The Nemesis must be stopped, or all shall be lost.
How can one stop an army?
You must rally the forces of Willendorf. They are the last hope of Nosgoth.
This is turning into Mass Effect 3 right now.
See, this can't turn into Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 turns into this.
I guess.
Timeline based.
Yeah. It is a bit more futuristic than this game's era.
So I have to go down to Willendorf City, the largest
And
city.
recruit them
Yeah,
for a war.
for a war for the land of the Nemesis all the way up to the north. Oh, and go after the doll maker. Then we'll be on towards the finale of the game.
Oh, fun.
Because as you can see, those are the only remaining named areas we need to go after.
Yeah.
I mean, I also know about
we going to
there
the
being
mansion?
master debaters. What?
Maybe we shouldn't stream games with Chris. Although, I suppose I'm streaming with you 3 days in a row. Oh, dear. This is what I get to
And
deal
Connor's
with.
gonna be here tomorrow.
Time streaming device. Repair.
Except, you just pause and stare and wait for a response. Connor just keeps going, and so I just don't even know how to reply. So it's almost worse with you.
What do you mean? Doesn't that mean he
Well-
says more?
Yes, but it's so ongoing you get numb to it. Yours, it just strikes and you're just like, I'm gonna let that linger. You're gonna deal with it. Connor doesn't really have that touch. He's just got too much to throw out without the filter.
Are you asking if I have plans for that, or what? Because I don't usually plan that out.
I've got it. Crystal can knit you a quilt or a kilt.
Why not both?
Do you know how much work a quilt would be? Do you know how much work
My
a
grandma
kilt
made
would
one.
be? Yeah. You know why everybody says grandmas make them? Because it took them that long to make it.
Nah.
All right.
What?
Well, Mr. Levi,
That's probably our call.
we finally got through the cathedral. We killed the church.
Yay!
For now.
Oh.
They'll be back.
It'll be back. At the end of the timeline.
Oh dear. We saved it all that, right?
Yeah, I just saved.
Well, chat. I have a feeling I know somebody. Okay, of course, the raid button's broken again. But if Elijah's still alive, we could bother him. As one of me and Mark's co-workers.
Dang it, I was waiting for him to be sitting in the chair.
This was right before my kidney surgery last
There
year.
he is. Oh, never mind. I have a
That-
30-second ad because
That
Twitch
quilt
does
took my
that.
ex 2.5 years to crochet.
I love how you went straight to me. When I was the one.
This took my ex 2.5 years to crochet.
And she put your head on it?
It was.
That's why it's an
He
X.
could probably put it in Discord if you want,
I
Crystal.
was just gonna show the chat.
Oh, it's the camera up there.
Like, put.
Can they see this?
Yeah.
It's an X because she
It's very
put his
yellow, though.
head there.
It's red, white, and black.
All right, we are raiding Elijah. He is one of me and Mark's coworkers who
Won't be a
has been
coworker for
streaming
very
a
long.
while and trying to get things a bit more set up for him. So it's kind of fun. Well, yeah, we're just gonna bother him. You probably saw him just follow and then do nothing else earlier in the stream. He's doing rocket leg.
Rocket leg?
Yeah.
Just a singular leg?
Yep.
That would be concerning.
So
How do you control a rocket leg?
I need to take some melatonin, man.
Is it a third leg?
Maybe in your case if it's attachment. Oh, yes.
all right, chat.
What a
So-
way we go.
Mark, you understand why this is
And then
bad.
it finds its target.
So, chat, everyone in chat, send this message to him when you get into chat.
Hold on, let me hop over.
It will make him very upset, and that'd be funny. Because it's like the worst thing he can be told at work.
I want to hear his reaction.
Yes. But everybody copy paste that message, and not the K-Cole one, the Geek Squad we have a walk in. It'll be funny. Oh, no. Forgot the end. There. Well, we're all gonna send that to him. It'll be great. Oh, wow, that Geek Squad. That's fine. But we'll see you guys tomorrow with Resident Evil 4.
You're right.